Alright, let's have a serious talk. The upcoming Primogem count is a lot tighter than you might think, and when you see what's barreling towards us in version 6.0, the situation looks, well, let's just say it's pretty intense. So, we're going to break down the harsh reality. We'll calculate every single Primogem you can realistically earn in Phase 2 alone, assuming you've already been a good traveler and cleared out most of the initial patch content. My goal here is to give you a realistic, no-fluff calculation. I'm using conservative estimates on purpose. Why? Because I'd much rather you end up with a few extra pulls than be heartbroken on the final day of the banner because you miscalculated. Out of Primogems? Don't worry, I've got a way to save money and get double the Genesis crystals. This is Lootbar.gg. It works just like the in-game top-up system, but with up to 25% off, and new users even get a 10% extra discount using the link in the pinned comment. See this? The regular $100 pack only costs $85 on Lootbar, and each update they release an exclusive $77 bundle available for your first purchase every version. All you need is your UID, no password, no login. Just pick your bundle, select your server, enter your UID, and your crystals get delivered in seconds. Lootbar has awesome reviews. It's fast, secure, and trusted by tons of players. If you're planning to recharge for Genshin Impact, Star Rail, or Wuthering Waves, don't waste your money. Click the link in the description or pinned comment and top up now with Lootbar. Safe, fast, and way more affordable. Let's start with the absolute bedrock of any Primogem savings plan, your daily commissions. This is your bread and butter. You get 60 Primogems per day. The second phase of the patch will last for 21 days. That's a simple, reliable total of 1,260 Primogems. There are no tricks, no gimmicks here. Just log in, complete your 4 tasks, and don't skip a single day. If you take away only one thing from this entire discussion, let it be this. Consistency during this final stretch is more valuable than anything else. Next up, let's talk about new quests. This is where the numbers start to get a bit fuzzy. When version 5.8 first launched, it came with a nice bundle of around 470 Primogems from fresh quest lines and various unlocks. But let's be honest, most of you probably devoured that content in the first week. To keep our total grounded in reality, we're only going to count an extra 100 Primogems for this phase. This accounts for any lingering world quests you might have put off, or small follow-up quests that could appear. For the average player who's kept up with the main story, 100 is a safe and fair number to expect. Now, for the part that stings a little, the Spiral Abyss. Let's look at the calendar. Yeah, it doesn't reset within this phase. That means the grand total from the Abyss for this period is a big 0. I know, it hurts to hear, but we have to be honest with the schedule. But where one door closes, another one opens. Thankfully, the Imaginarium Theater does give us a reset, and it's a significant one. This will provide a very welcome injection of 800 Primogems. This is one of our brighter spots in the calculation, so make sure you get it done. What about achievements? Think of achievements as the little surprise gems you find in the couch cushions. The full patch introduced about 210 gems worth of new achievements. For Phase 2, I'm setting a very achievable goal of 50 Primogems. This is for those achievements you'll unlock organically by finishing event challenges or exploring. Of course, if you're a hardcore completionist hunting with a guide, you can blow past this number. For everyone else, 50 is a realistic and safe bet. Now for the big one, the summer event map. This limited-time area is a treasure trove, originally holding around 1,550 Primogems from exploration, chests, and unique objectives. But, just like with the quests, most of us went hard during Phase 1, so for Phase 2, we'll count 200 Primogems. The area is massive, and it's highly unlikely anyone found every single thing on day 1, so 200 feels like a fair estimate for stragglers without over-promising. Speaking of unfortunate timing, Stygian Onslaught is another 0 for this phase. It just had a reset on August 6th, which falls outside of our Phase 2 window. The next reset won't happen until version 6.0 launches, so we have to mark it down as 0. Okay, let's grab some easy wins. Don't overlook the freebies from character trials. The test runs for Chasca and Mualani are incredibly fast and simple. They each grant 20 Primogems. That's a quick and easy 40 Primogems for what amounts to about 2 minutes of your time. Don't leave them on the table. Next, we have Paimon's Bargains Shop Reset. At the beginning of the month, the shop resets, allowing you to purchase 5 intertwined fates with Stardust. In terms of value, that's the equivalent of 800 Primogems. If you have the Stardust banked up, this is a non-negotiable. Grab them as soon as the month rolls over. Events for this phase are a bit of a mixed bag. Tracing Vanishing Trails kicks off on August 14th. Because of its start date, only a portion of the event falls within our Phase 2 timeframe. From that overlapping portion, you can expect to earn about 120 Primogems. The rest will fall into the next cycle. The Moments of Teyvat, Prelude of the Frozen Vale. Event, however, comes in much stronger, offering a full 420 Primogems. Let's address update maintenance. Since this is the second half of a patch, there's no new version update, which means no maintenance, so no apologetic Primogems from the developers. Mark down 0 here. Finally, the last-minute injection of hope, promo codes. The version 6.0 special program livestream is our golden ticket. It happens during Phase 2, and those broadcasts always give out 3 unique codes, each worth 100 Primogems. That's a guaranteed 300 Primogems right there. On top of that, it's highly probable we'll see a smaller surprise web event or social media code drop for around 60 Primogems. I'm including this in the total because it's a very common occurrence. But you have to be fast. Those codes expire in less than 24 hours. I post them the second they go live, so if you want that instant notification, make sure you're subscribed with the bell icon toggled on. Okay, let's add it all up. The grand total comes to 4,150 Primogems. That's it, 26 pulls. Now, if you have the blessing of the Welkin Moon, over the 21 days in this phase, the Welkin will add an extra 1,890 Primogems. That brings your total up to 6,040 Primogems, which is about 38 pulls. It's better, for sure, but it's still not a guarantee if you're far from pity or have bad luck with your 50-50s. The math is the math. And here's why this matters so much right now. Version 6.0 is not just a patch. It's an avalanche. The upcoming region of Nodcry is stacked. We're expecting 2 brand new 5-star characters right out of the gate, a pair of incredibly valuable rerun characters, and a whole new elemental resonance that will shake up team building. And as if that weren't enough, there's the potential for a Sumeru Chronicled Wish banner sitting right alongside everything else. Free-to-play players are about to feel an immense squeeze from both directions. The desperate desire to pull a character you want now in 5.8, and the crushing pressure to save enough to get at least one cornerstone character from the new region in 6.0. 26 pulls doesn't solve that conflict. For a lot of you, it barely even makes a dent. But here's the most important takeaway from all of this. At the end of the day, this is a game. It's supposed to be fun. If a character puts a smile on your face every time you use their elemental skill, that has value beyond any meta discussion. Don't let the pressure get to you. My role isn't to tell you who to pull for. It's to arm you with the data so you can make the choice that brings you the most joy. I'll update you the moment those livestream codes drop. Good luck with your dailies, don't you dare skip your character trials, and may your final pulls of version 5.8 be golden. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.